budget nerds. Today I'm going to go through how to play Shut the Box. Everybody's playing, but some people are kind of confused, or maybe you just don't get it. So we're going to get it today. There's going to be no question. All right, step one. Step one is you have to decide how much you're going to owe if you shut the box. Now you have some options. I mean, it's your game. You can do 0. If you shut the box, you don't put anything in. So it's not a penalty. It's, you won. Or you can write up here, and you can do it different. You can do it different each time that you play. So let's say this time we've decided we're going to do $25 if we shut the box. That's going to be our prize. Yay! You've got your game board and you've got your 2 dice. That's all you need. Let's roll the dice, because that's the next thing you do is you roll the dice. I rolled a 2 and a 1. So I have some options. I can either mark out the 3, because 2 plus 1 is 3, or I can mark out the 2 or the 1. Because you can mark out the whole number, or a combination of 2 numbers that equal the whole number. So I'm going to mark out the 3 this time, just so we can move along to the next number. And now I can't use that 3 for the rest of the game. And so now I rolled a 6 and a 1. So I can do a 7, or I can do a 6, or I could do a 1, or I could do a 4 and a 2. But I'm going to mark out 7. I like leaving the low numbers because they help out later. Sometimes. Sometimes they don't. All right, let's roll again. I rolled a 2 and a 1 again. Well, I can't do a 3 because I've already marked off the 3. So now I'm going to have to do the 2 and the 1. We'll mark out the 2, mark out the 1. Things are not looking good. All right, I rolled another 7. Well, I can't mark out the 7. I can't mark out the 5 and the 2 because I've already used the 2. I can't mark out the 4 and the 3 because I've already used the 3. So that means my game's over. And that's how much I owe. I owe 27 for this particular game. And we'll just, so we don't get confused on the next game. Those are supposed to be green. We'll use a lighter green for this. There we go. All right, so let's play again, just because that wasn't a really good example. All right, I rolled 10. Now I can't do one number because it only goes up to 9, so I can do any combination to get the 10. 9 and 1, 8 and 2, 7 and 3, 6 and 4. Those are all my options. And I'm going to do 6 and 4. I don't know why, but we're going to do that. Feels lucky. Feels lucky. All right, now we've got an 8. I'm going to go ahead and mark off that 8. We'll roll again. 5 and 1. That's 6. I've already marked off that 6. So my only other option is to mark off the 5 and the 1. Because 3 plus 2 plus 1 is also 6, but I can only use 2 numbers. That's it. 1 number or 2 numbers. All right, I got a 4. Now I've already marked off the 4, and I only have 1, 2, and I marked off the 1, so I'm done again. So we've got 16, 19, 21. Man, I'm so glad. I don't know. I get torn because you want to save money, but you also want to play all your challenges. So when you have to put in 20 bucks around, you get kind of pissed off. So my advice to you, if you're using this as a savings challenge, I would lead off with this. Well, lead off with your mandatories, but when you start playing games, because you don't have to designate the rest of your money, start here, because you never know how it's going to end. Like, what was that, 28 and then 21? I wish I could shut the box during the demo. We got a 9. I'm hitting that 9. We'll roll again. That's 9. And this time I'm gonna do the 6 and the 3, because I can still make a 3 out of the 2 and the 1 if I end up rolling a 1 and a 2. But I didn't. I rolled another 9. So I think we'll do the 5 and the 4. Because that's also 9. So I can make an 8 and a 1 and a 7 and a 2. Anyway, it doesn't matter if I roll a 5, does it? And I didn't. I rolled a 10. So I can do the 8 and the 2 to get that 10. So now I have to roll a 7 or an 8, or I'm going to owe $8. And I rolled a 7. Look at that. So all I have left is this 1. Now this is where you can make it your own game. I usually, when I get down to one single number and it's less than 6, I'll just roll 1. And that's okay. You can totally do that. It's your game. And I rolled a 4, so I still owe $1 for this round. Or if you're not playing for money, that's your score. Because I know a lot of people, especially me, I like to play it without money. And then if you're playing with friends or with the kids or with family, whoever has the lowest score, that's who wins. So 1 point or $1. Do we want to play again? I think so. I think I want to play one more time. Actually, but I'm not going to play on this. I'm going to show you, if anybody is still confused, we're going to play on the original box game. You can get this off Amazon, and if you just search Shut the Box in the Amazon search bar, you'll see this one pop up along with some others. I have one that's about half this size that I take camping with me, and I'll just sit at the picnic table and I'll play for an hour because it's fun. All right, now this particular board, it has 12 numbers. So what I usually do is I'll roll 1 die, and if it's even, I only play with 2 dice, and if it's odd, I play with 3 dice. So let's see what we're going to be doing today. It's a 6, and it's even, so that means I'm only going to be playing with 2 dice, and when I only play with 2 dice, I only play up to 9. And that's me cheating. Actually, it's not cheating, it's a handicap. Is it a handicap? I think it's me cheating. I'm cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm making this game my own. Because there are no Shut the Box police. And if you come across a Shut the Box policeman, I want to know. I want you to email me, and my email is linked below. Because we don't put up with that in this community. You don't police people. You let people do what they're doing. You might offer some advice in a very pleasant way. But if somebody's pointing fingers at you, you need to delete that. Because none of us want that in our lives. Alright, we got an 8. So I'm going to put that 8 down. We got a 6. I'm going to go with 6. And a 10. But I think I'm going to do the 7 and the 3. And I got a 4. Put the 4 down. And I got a 12. And I'm out. Because I can do 9 and 10 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. But I can only do 2 numbers. So my score is 17 for that round. We'll play again. And I'll show you why I only play with 2 dice. So I'll put all the numbers, or why I only play with 9 numbers with 2 dice. And this is why. There's a 3. Okay. There's an 8. There's a 10. If I shut the box, I'm going to be so mad because that makes my example go bad. 8. We already did this 8, so we're going to do, I guess we're going to do the, I'm going to do the 6 and the 2. And there's a 5. Put the 5 down. And there's a 7. We'll put the 7 down. And there's a 6. And so I'm out because I don't have a 6. And that's why I only play with 2 dice, because now my score is 10, 20, 30, 4, 5, 6, 7. 37. All right. So that's Shut the Box. It's pretty simple. If you watch this video and you still have questions, comment below and let me know. All right, good luck, you guys. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. And make sure you practice without your money, because it's super fun when you're not stressed, when you don't have all that anxiety. And the higher your number, the more money you're saving. So stop getting mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right. Okay, love you. Bye.